Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we're looking at Youngblood Battle Zone number 2 from Image Comics from back in the day. Can't wait to share it with you. Lots of great art inside by a lot of great different high caliber artists. It's like a Youngblood kind of source book. Very cool. Anyway, can't wait to show it to you guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and let's get right into it. Okay, so this gorgeous wraparound cover featuring Youngblood is so cool by Chap Yep and inked by Dan Panosian. Great team shot of Youngblood, very like what you would expect. Die Hard, Vogue, Shaft, Bad Rock, Troll. It looks a little busy. I don't know if that's the coloring or whatever, but and there's a lot going on. Youngblood is so colorful and bright with all their costumes and everything. Youngblood created by Rob Liefeld, cover Chap Yep and Dan Panosian, colors Chris Lechner and Dan Skinner. Contributing writers Robert Napton, R. Matthew Hawkins, Eric Stevenson, and Kurt Hathaway, who is mostly known as the letterer. That's interesting. Interior colors Brian Tellman, Chris Lechner, editor Eric Stevenson, layout and design by Doug Griffin. Okay, so look at the list of artists in here. Brian Denham, Dan Fraga, Marat, Mychaels, Jay Lee, Stephen Platt, Anthony Wynn, Richard Horry, Sean McManus, Joe Madureira, Chap Yep, Marat, Mychaels, Anthony Wynn, Chuck Jones, Anthony Wynn, Jeff Matsuda, Cedric Nokun, Marat, Mychaels, Chris Sprouse, Carl Alstetter, Rob Liefeld, Todd Nuck, Jeff Matsuda, Sean McManus, Todd Nuck, and the payoff here, George PÉREZ. Can't wait to get to the team shots of those, so you'll want to stick around to the end of the video because they come at the end of the book. It's the inevitable point in an Image Comics review when you have to turn the book sideways, and it's happening on the second page. Denham isn't like an artist I'm overly familiar with, but cool. I really like this shot of Bad Rock. There's a lot of fun energy to the page. I love that Bad Rock's smiling. I feel like he was kind of based on Rob Liefeld's personality a lot. Rob might have even said that. But then again, Rob kind of is all over the place with his influences. His new thing is trying to claim that Deadpool was not influenced at all by Wade Wilson's Terminator, even though you can find several references where he says it was in the past. So whatever, Uncle Rob, that's fine. I'm with you. Dan Fraga, I believe, that looks like his art. He was one of the more exciting artists from the early extreme days, early awesome days, whatever they were calling themselves. Marat, Mychaels, that's pretty cool. I like Brahma's design. He was never super on my radar. Oh, we're getting a lot of side shots, but can we just have some a moment to like appreciate how freaking awesome Jay Lee's chapel was? Like, Jay Lee was born to draw a chapel. I think it was for the Wildcats trilogy that, no. The Youngblood Strike File, obviously not Wildcat. Well, he did do Wildcats trilogy art, but the Youngblood Strike File with Chapel is so good. Like, he just made Chapel look like so creepy. I mean, that's a superhero, guys. He looks like such a villain. They should have had him become a villain. Stephen Platt, like, look how cool that is. I always love, like, the underlighting on the crotch, how it was always kind of, like, highlighted like that. You know, signature Stephen Platt, like, with the shell casings, like, that was definitely, I don't know if he aped that from somebody else, but that was definitely became one of his signatures. And it kind of wasn't a Stephen Platt cover without it, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess guns had to be involved, or else it would be ridiculous, but you know what I'm saying. You know, a lot of these artists look a little bit like Rob Liefeld house style stock artists and aren't super exciting, but then a lot of them were like such breakout artists and so great. Joe Madureira doing Die Hard. I mean, how badass is that? That looks so cool. Who doesn't love Joe Mad? I mean, a lot of people probably didn't like that anime style he brought to Western comics, but what are you gonna do? Dutch. The Four. I don't remember them at all. And wasn't he in Brigade? It was so all over the place. I'm sure there are people out there who, like, you know, like Image was their Marvel, and they know all the history and stories and stuff of the characters. But I mostly got Image for the art, and the stories always kind of escaped me. Jeff Matsuda, he was so fun. Like, I really loved the energy and stuff he brought. He went on to like get into animation, and I think he worked on Batman Strikes, if I remember correctly. What is this? Lynx. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. Chris Sprouse, very cool. Masada. Overt Kill. The artist, the villain formerly known as Overkill. Photon. I always liked Photon's design. I feel like it's derivative of something from Marvel, but I can't put my finger on it. But isn't everything? I mean, honestly, like, superheroes are so derivative anymore. I mean, really props to anyone who can come up with, like, a completely great shot of Riptide by Chris Sprouse there. Anything completely original anymore, you know? And I think that's, like, such a trend. I don't know who really popularized it. Perhaps Alan Moore with his deconstruction, or, like, Brian Bendis. But it just seems like, you know, the Hollywood pitch a lot of times, okay, it's Superman meets Batman and meets, I don't know, The Walking Dead or whatever, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, that probably wasn't the best example. Todd Knock, another great artist, you know, he went on to do, like, Young Justice, and so he was definitely, like, a great discovery from Rob Liefeld. Troll, you know, Troll, I don't even know what to say about Troll. I mean, I said it in my Troll #1 review, but possibly one of the worst Wolverine rips-off. It's like Puck's body, Wolverine's head from the BWS Weapon X with, like, some John Lennon glasses thrown on, and then a weird arbitrary helmet for no reason. I don't know. It would have been better if the helmet, like, echoed his hair, but not, like, on the same way Wolverine's mask does, but just like this. That would be great. Wouldn't it? Sean McManus. Always love Sean McManus's art. Great shot of Vogue there. I prefer this costume, the, like, 80s aerobics costume, so much to the, like, ugly brown costume that she got. Yes, this is the payoff we've been waiting for. Look at that gorgeous George PÉREZ double page spread. So cool. I mean, I can't even imagine if Liefeld gave him notes or whatever, but this has everything I would want in a George PÉREZ pinup. Like, great action shot of the team, all the rubble, the cityscape in the back, but you still have the black with the stars sky. I just absolutely love this gorgeous 2-page spread. Drink it in, kids. Drink it in. Sideways. And then you got this Team Youngblood, which is so cool, and I love it. Like, more of a close-up team shot. But, like, it's Perez, so he's not, I mean, he probably was like, oh my god, like, I didn't put enough detail in this, even though he did. So he's got this, like, very cool, like, framing with, and his signature looks so great. I love, see, his signature down here looks so great. Focus, iPhone, focus. Thank you. All right. I think that's it, kids. New Blood, a 2-part crossover, coming this November in New Men #8, and Team Youngblood 15 by Liefeld, Stevenson, and Knock. Well, that's something to look forward to 30 years ago. 30 years ago, guys. 30 years ago. Kurt Busiek, Rob Liefeld, The Secrets Are Out, Youngblood, Year 1. Did that ever happen? Because that looks dope AF. All those little diehards flying. Interesting. Anyway, Youngblood, Battlezone, Sourcebook, chock full of amazing artists. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, share my content, and I'll bring you more later.